Hi, we'll look at how to pixelize a screen using Shader in Unreal Engine. The method suggested in this tutorial is using post-processing. One thing to note about post-processing is that the work is done on the 2D space because it is additional work after the image is released. So when the word post-processing comes out in graphics, you can think of, oh, you're doing something in 2D image space, not 3D space. First, create a material in the Content Browser tab. Next, open the Material Editor and set the material domain to Post-Processing, as you can see. You can specify how to use the material through the settings in the Material domain. First, add a Screen Position node. This can get the XY values of the rendered frame. Then we multiply it by the value we set. With this value, we can determine the resolution value. You can create a single constant value by clicking 1 and clicking the left mouse button. Then, floor the result value and divide it by the set value again. When this happens, you are ready to print the pixelated screen. Among the mathematical expressions, floor expression receives a value, unconditionally lowers the decimal point to the previous integer, and outputs the result. For example, 0.4 is 0.0, and 0.5, 1.8 outputs 0.0, 1.0. Finally, connect it to the post-processing input 0 node, and it is complete. The Scene Texture Post-Process Input 0 node refers to the image buffer data to be used for post-processing. We will make the finished material a material instance so that you can change it during gameplay without recompile. Now, we need to actually apply this material to the scene. To do this, you have to do a total of 2 things. The first is to apply the created material to the post-process volume. The second is to decide the space to apply. The Unreal Engine can create space to apply post-processing using something called post-process volume. Post-processing is applied only when the camera enters this volume. In this tutorial, we will set the infinite extent to be applied to the entire space by checking it. It is complete. Now, let's finish the tutorial by adjusting the pixel resolution value. Thank you.